Well, g'day there. This video is about the RH1 Cup Holder radio mount, and it looks stunning in any car and works well too. But it won't just hold your handheld, it could hold your remote head radio as well. So what's in the box? Well, let's have a look, shall we? It's not a big box, which is good. Opening the box, we can see the majority of it is bubble wrapped. The first thing that you can find is the instructions, which we'll have a look later. And then everything else is bubble wrapped. The angle adjustment connector is in there. The handheld radio holder is in there. A little anti-slip mat and the cup holder itself. So think of the unit as just 3 parts as shown here, and that'll help you put it together in the 3 steps. Okay, let's talk about the holder itself. It's strong, durable, and seems to be quite reasonably heavy. It's adjustable too, and goes in all different directions. While it's made of plastic, it's still strong. Works, hey? Looks pretty cool. It extends out like that, so you can make it all different angles, which is pretty cool. Let's see how well this works. Look at this, when you turn this out, these come to grip in. Look how wide they are now. So they actually all extend out to grip into the cup holder, which should make it quite a nice tight fit. There we go, now they've all back in when you wind it back in. So they're the instructions that came in the box. Not a lot of detail there, but that's okay. So as you can see, you can adjust this to whatever angle you want. And the top here, so we can screw this swivel on, and then we can adjust the top to whatever angle we want, right down like that or up like that, and then we can connect on remote head radio. We've got this which we can put on, and then a radio with a belt clip can clip onto that really easily. So let's go and test it. All right, I'm sitting in my car and here are my cup holders. Let's see how well this works, shall we? So if I put it in there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around like that. Well, that's pretty firm now, look at that. So the sides have come out. Now if I put it up the angle that I want, so maybe something, I'll tie it up, tighten it up there, and I can adjust it here as well. I'll tighten that there, and I can adjust it here, so there's quite a bit of adjustment that you can do. So I'll tighten that up there, that's good there. I can get my radio, clip that in there, so I can have the microphone in my hand like this, and I can see the display while I'm driving, so I don't have to hold the radio as such. Often when you hold a radio in your hand, it looks like a mobile phone, so holding the microphone like this with a cord on it definitely looks like a radio. And look, that's not going anywhere. There's not much wobble factor there at all, so I'm happy with that. Let's try a different position. All right, so I'm going to have a look in the door now. So here's a sort of cup holder, well, it's more a bottle holder really. And I'm going to turn the top around while it's in there. If you have a look here, it says which way to turn it. It says lock one way and free that way. So I'm going to turn it in the opening here. And as you can see, these come out. Oh, look at that. This one's not even touching anything. Still solid though. Yeah, I can't shake that. So now we can adjust what angle we want here. So I'll just loosen that off, bring it a bit closer like that, tighten that up there, and I can tighten the angle here. So I can go right up to here if I want to. I can extend it out. Let's put it there. I'll tighten it up there. And then I'll turn this around this way, and then we'll tighten this up. And there's a little screw under here, see it? So you screw that up so it joins against the top there. So I'm screwing that up there like that. There we go, that's nice and firm. So now I can put my radio on there if I wanted to. So with the belt clip, it just clips through there and we're away. And look, that's not going anywhere. It's only held by 3 things, and look how solid it is. That's not moving at all. So even in a half a cup holder, that works. Now that's great. So that could be on the passenger side, for instance. So there we go, just turning this around like that makes these sides come out. Very clever design. See how they're coming out now? Yeah, very clever. And well, you can wind them back in there as well. So there we go. That's how it's going to look in my car. So I can make it go up and down there by loosening that off. I might put it at that angle there. Do that up tight. Then the top one here, I can extend the arm up or down that way, backwards, whatever angle I'd like. Maybe something like that. Let's try that. And then the top here can swivel any angle from there, or it can lock into that sort of position there. Also the top, you can tighten this as well, so you can screw it on to the thread there, or you can screw this to meet it, so that's quite tight, and you can put that whatever position you like. So if you hear me on the radio mobile, which a lot of people do, this is how it's going to look. And there we go, that's the finished product. I recommend when you set it up, put the radio in it so that you can get all the adjustments right. There's plenty to adjust, plenty to get right. So I've got it right there, so it's not in front of my display or anything like that. I can still use the gear stick here fine, and can even put my cup of tea in there, which is great. And like I said, I've got the microphone here, which I will use so I can keep the radio in the cradle. There we go, I can see the display really easily whilst I'm driving. I've got a handheld fixed into the car, but easily removed. Could be in there for a month, it could be in there for a year, it could be in there just for an hour if it wasn't your car, and it can be removed easily and you wouldn't know it was there. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please like and subscribe, it really helps us. There's also a link in the description that will give you a discount if you're interested in one of these. Just click on the link and then search for this product and it'll come to you a little bit cheaper. 73s, thanks for watching.